ᓄᓵᓴᒃ, and I'm from Nain, Nunatsiavut. I grew up in northern communities till I graduated and went to college, Algonquin College, when I was 18. I took civil engineering technology from 2005 till 2008. Almost everything is touched by civil engineering, so that's seemed like a good place to start. And it was challenging because I'd never lived in a city. I'd passed through cities, but I'd never lived in a city till then, and I had a lot to learn because I didn't even know what rebar was, so I had a lot to learn. I don't drink. So I actually wound up moving out of residence about 3 or 4 months afterwards, actually, which is kind of ironic because as a as an Inuuqatitigiit native person, you were usually the ones that they think drink first, but I actually moved out of residence due to the excessive amount of alcohol by non non-Inuit, non-native people. I was pretty self-motivated in high school. A lot of a lot of teachers would hopefully or probably mention the same thing. I also had good I had good parents too. Neither of my parents drank. They were both supportive, believed in education. My graduating class was like literally 10 people, and a lot of people did drop out in grade 10 or so. Was pretty common to see people drop out. I remember being amazed in college, looking around and realizing that everybody in this big room had like passed high school. I did a Bachelor of Arts, did an outdoor program for 2 years, adventure guide diploma. That program was at Thompson Rivers University, and it was a heavily outdoor based program. So I have an outdoor background. So I lined up well with that. Like a lot of people think that if you're in the outdoors, that it it doesn't always have like a good future. But I've been able to make a living as a kayaker off and on for about 6 years now, and it's not as financially good as a mining worker or healthcare worker, but it's also comes with a lot of experiences, positive experiences. Like kayaking with orca whales or kayaking with polar bears, or a lot of things I've seen just because of the education allowed me to travel on the land and have the job I have. I'm thinking about going for a master's, in science, next year, and it's hard, but I tell you, like being blown out, being on the land, like I'm known for my kayak background, like being blown out on the capes, that's even harder, that's like more risky. Like you could die, and if you fail in university, it's really sad, but you're still alive to talk about it.